That was a good fight too.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, Fight Labs is putting on some good matchups.
I am not unhappy. I am not unhappy.
Oh, wow. This is the amateur card.
And this is the amateur card.
Yes.
He's lucky to be alive.
Yes. I told a lot of the fighters in the back,
Lucky to be walking.
this is my Super Bowl. This is my NBA All-Star Weekend. Every year Fight Lab does the fights in the springtime, March or April. I don't know, but it's something about those shows where I just feel like they bring out the best fighters. They call out the best camps. You know, and that's evident because we have Highest Stand. They've got 4 fighters. 4M Fitness. They've got 4 fighters on the card.
Roger Carroll.
Right. Yeah. When you see a show at this magnitude start putting on multiple fighters from the same camp, that's telling you what they expect from those camps, and they want high quality, high level, and we're getting that.
And they wrote it. Yeah.
Yes. I can't wait for the pros.
Yeah, and that was the biggest point that Jeff Munson just made was, man, that was the amateur fights.
Exactly.
And I'd rather watch this than I would watch a Bellator on TV.
I could go home after this fight.
This has been a great card. It's been a quick card. And the thing about it, these are not mismatches, man. Like,
no.
The fight is like being stopped, not because someone...
His opponent on the red side of the ring, Avery.
These fights could go either way. Like that fight, Fleming had the side mount. I think if he had kept the side mount grounded, maybe got that further the fight, he would have had a chance. But man,
Then he hit that lateral. That was nice.
hit that lateral, they could have gone either way.
I think when he mounted the head, that's when he got a little too high. You're going to see each fight progress to that level. Like I said, the amateur card was so exciting. I mean, I don't even know what to expect.
All right, Charlotte, here we go. Three-minute rounds. And then in charge is Mr. Donnie Jessup. First, let me introduce you. Fighting on the blue side of the cage, wearing the green, white, and black trunks. Standing 5'10". He weighs in at 185. He is a veteran of 7 professional fights, 7 amateur fights, I'm sorry. He represents Team 7 Elements out of Miami, Florida. Please welcome Jeff Henry. His opponent, coming out of the red side of the cage, wearing a black trunks trim in blue and salmon. He's 6 foot tall, weighing in at 188 and 1/2 pounds. He's under 3 wins against 3 losses, representing Modern Warrior and Jim O. from Columbia, South Carolina. Please welcome Avery, the Colonel. The referee is Donnie Jessup.
Well, if these guys are nervous, and I could say this to all the guys in the whole card we've seen so far, they're not showing it.
Right.
They're putting on his show, and they're before the fight, in between rounds, they're dancing around, waving to the crowd. They look like they're having fun.
But they're definitely seem seasoned, even the amateurs.
Good jab by Avery.
Please show off the lights on
Skip
your
by
camera.
Firing back.
Henry got Avery up against the cage.
He's got good pressure.
Good knee by Avery.
And he's
Good.
out.
Good separation.
Avery got out.
Cut the corner on it. Nice inside leg kick. Those things, they don't seem like they can hurt, but they take a serious toll on your leg.
Absolutely.
He's throwing heavy left.
I think, you know what? Both guys are dropping their hands when they're throwing the haymakers, or the overhands.
And
Nice exchange there.
Henry wants to stand and bang a little bit.
and his opponent's willing to do it, so they're banging.
If I was Avery, I would just keep up with the kicks because Henry's not checking him. Stick, move, and kick the leg a little bit more.
He's keeping the pressure on the fight moving forward.
Nice.
He's still wobbly.
Yeah, he's still.
This is where Avery's got to keep going in.
The kicks. This is where the kicks come in.
Yeah, Henry was almost out for a sec. He just Avery let him off the hook by waiting about a second and a half before coming in.
He took one himself right there.
Got to turn those hips over and land that kick.
When you see big guys like this, you just 185 pounder look like they cut weight to make one of it. You just don't see it going the distance when they're throwing punches like this. Wow.
Good head movement by Avery.
Both throwing big punches there.
He's got to get himself away from the cage if he's going to stand and bang like this.
His kicks are getting unchecked.
I'm impressed with Henry. Henry got knocked down, and now he's the aggressor. You see some guys get knocked down or get hurt, and they're backing off, trying to recover. They're like afraid to throw punches, but Jeff Henry he's the one attacking. He's putting Avery into the cage. He's throwing kicks, throwing punches.
It's almost like that woke him up.
Good, exactly, Joe.
Setting up a big right hand. Trying to set him up.
Oh, Avery connected again. Wow, good flurry at the end.
These guys throw level.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, when they look like he's been training.
Yeah, because some of the videos I saw, he wasn't in this kind of shape.
Yeah, I don't know. So far, I know it doesn't look like these guys are going to let it go the distance. That doesn't look like conditioning is going to come into play here.
Somebody's going to land that heavy hand. They're slinging.
And they're both going for it. They don't look tired anyway.
A nice kick to the stomach.
He just got to set up the kick with his hands.
Yeah, his one-shot wonders. They're good if they land right on the chin, but at this level, you better set it up with a 1, 2, or 3.
Well, because he's already hurt Jeff with the punch,
yep.
He can use it just as a threat. Big Superman off the cage.
And Henry's just stalking him, bump, so methodically stalking him down. Avery's countering.
But Henry's got to do something in that stalking mode. He's not threatening Avery.
Just going forward.
Right. So this is why Avery's able to jump off the cage and counter him.
And you can see that Avery threw 2 overhand rights, and Henry just kind of like looked the other way. He didn't block. He didn't have his hands up. He just turned it. He got lucky that it didn't land.
Good jab by Avery. Henry lands. Excuse me. He throws a big bomb but misses. Henry on the stalk again, pumping a jab but nothing to it. Ooh, good jab there by Henry.
Job.
I seen Spit go up to the ceiling almost.
Now he's getting comfortable because Avery's starting to square up.
Yeah. Oh, he got caught there.
Got a bigger target now. Avery's got to get off the cage.
So glad. He's stalking him down.
He's got to fight off the cage and get off the cage.
Yeah, I just see Henry getting hit with a punch because he's not defending at all. He's throwing those overhand rights and just kind of looking the other way, not blocking his face at all. Just like it's just inevitable.
Slight cut under the eye of Avery Evans.
Avery's bleeding, under the left eye.
Henry's smart. He'll target that. I like the way Avery used that double jab there. He should have used it to set up the kick.
That's a nice jab.
Nice kick
To the body. But
Henry's had some good strikes, even to the body. But like you pointed out, he's just not doing it enough.
Right.
He's stalking him, but he's not doing much with the side. And when you're stalking, you're coming in like methodically. You're bum, and like you said, he's a big target.
Like he's not deterred at all, but he's got to put the work behind.
Yeah, but it looks like Avery's landing more punches. He's more accurate. His percentages are higher.
That's a nice punch by Avery.
Good body kick.
Good body kick by Avery.
Jab again by Avery.
Let me correct your man on what to do.
I would either be the cut man or I'd be the corner.
Okay.
So I couldn't do both.
Yeah, can't do both.
They're coming off an exciting round.
Yeah, this is an exciting fight. Both of them look in good shape, man. Like they're going like they were in the first round.
I think Jeff has a sense of urgency. He realizes that this fight may not go his way.
Yeah, Avery was hit at a high percentage in the last round. He's doing it again now.
Yeah.
Good jab.
Henry's just not throwing. He's stopping. He's just not throwing the punches.
Just moving in and out, in and out. Good. Maybe he's looking for that one punch.
Bringing a miss by Henry.
And like I said, like Henry's just throwing one punch at a time. One punch at a time. One long punch and exposing himself. One punch. There's the one jab.
The wind alone from that missed punch almost knocked me down.
One punch again.
Maybe we should keep up the kicks. It'll make a difference. It'll keep Henry away from that cut, and it'll give him the range that he needs to secure this win. Jab and a right kick. That could win it for him.
He needs to go ahead and finish with this one.
There's two punches, and he landed.
Two punches.
The two punches, and he landed with one. So it's like
Avery.
So his head is going straight up in the air when he's punching Henry. That's why he's getting caught.
Good kick.
Looks like a slip.
Good kick. You call that more of a slip?
I think that was a slip. It's just like you pointed out, like he's just throwing one punch at a time, and he's out. You have to sense the urgency. I think he's afraid because he's throwing one punch at a time, and he's getting caught because Avery's only got to dodge one punch, and then he's able to counter. If he was jabbing, throwing the right, throwing jab, hook, he'd have more to think about. He won't be able to counter.
He's got to go high, low, left, right. He can't just sit there and throw this from the same angle.
I give him a lot of credit for moving in, but he's not capitalizing on it.
Good jab by Avery. Doing a good job keeping his distance, threatening in the middle, and then he lands something. Like that. Constantly moving, constantly threatening, working the feints, working the movement. He needs to put a combination down every once in a while. He's gonna good counter.
That's right to the back of the ear there.
Within the legal range. 10 seconds. Good body kick.
And a shot. If he gets that, good finish.
Almost a takedown.
Yeah,
He does get the takedown. Takedown finishes the fight.
Yeah, that finishes that round.